Oh ho ho, Merry Comcast. Welcome everyone to this special release episode of The Comcast, your favorite podcast on all of your podcast networks.
Special Christmas episode.
This week's Beer of the Week is a holiday ale, a very limited edition special holiday ale by Revolution Brewing Co. called Fistmas. Our holiday red ale is steeped with ginger and orange peel. It features notes of fresh baked bread, caramel, and stone fruit, along with holiday cheer. It has an ABV of 6.5%, and it is only available seasonally. So thank you again, Revolution Brewing Co., for this amazing holiday seasonal beer. And let's get into this special release of The Comcast. I hope you have an empty stocking.
Or fill it, either one.
With cum. Now.
"'Twas the night before Xmas. Silence was through the house. Cody was sleeping in his non-binary, non-gender-specific blouse, with dreams of Billie Eilish playing on in his head, while pitching a tent in his cum-covered bed. In the middle of the night, he heard a big thump, so he ran outside to fuck a bitch up. He looked to see a fat ass in a big red suit, then went to get his gun so he could shoot. Before he knew, Santa took off in a flash and said, 'Happy Christmas to all,' and kissed my fat ass." Cody couldn't believe what he'd seen that night. 8 stinky-ass reindeer and a fat man in flight. That's my Christmas story. I hope you enjoy the rest. The Comcast 2019. We the best. Merry Christmas, everybody.
We the best forever. DJ Khaled.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to this bonus special Christmas episode brought to you by me, your gracious host, Ryan.
Why am I wearing a blouse and why is my bed covered in cum?
Because you're dreaming of Billie Eilish.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what
I'm not Drake, bro.
That's what it means.
I'm not Drake the rapper.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's what it means with dreams of Billie Eilish, and then he's pitching a tent in his cum-covered bed.
Oh.
And I wrote that myself, everybody. Pretty good, right? You're welcome.
Fuck off.
So welcome to this special episode, everybody. Bonus Christmas episode. It's taken a lot for us to get here tonight, meaning we already did this yesterday, and I fucked it up, so now we're here on Christmas.
We did it 2 days ago.
Yeah, so now we're here on Christmas night at 7 p.m. giving you this episode.
After we've literally eaten all day long at 2 separate Christmases.
And fucking miserable.
I'm about to fall asleep. So
you just had coffee. You were okay. So 2 days ago we recorded this episode. Cody was basically shit-faced. So we no longer have that recording. I wish we did because Cody was so shit-faced. The first 15 minutes were fucking gold of this podcast we recorded 2 days ago. And then after that, Cody was falling asleep. And it was just gibberish and nonsense. And
I was literally falling asleep.
It was horrible. So I'm kind of glad we did lose it. But part of it was super funny there in the beginning. Because we were talking about Cody's past drunk moments. We can talk about it again today. But it was funny because I have several stories of Cody being drunk and just, speaking gibberish.
I don't remember that.
While he's half asleep.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. So.
To in my defense, I spent the day drinking with our mom, which was awesome, by the way. I had a great time. We got a lot of free drinks because of the Christmas season. It's the holiday giving rituals that people have.
Everybody's a little bit nicer.
Yeah, they were buying drinks for people at the bar, so I had half of my drinks for free, which was nice. Yeah. So I personally, in my defense, I blame our mother because she kept me out that late, and that's what I'm blaming. I'm blaming mom.
But it was this time 2 days ago, like around 7 o'clock when we started recording the episode 2 days ago. So I don't know, but I'm kind of glad we lost it, but I'm kind of, it was my fault because I'm doing this thing and I saved it in the wrong spot and it got all corrupted and I couldn't find it. So I don't know. So we're doing this again for you guys on Christmas Day at 7 o'clock and I have to work tomorrow. So, but half of you know that because a lot of people at work listen to this.
Yeah. I'm the lucky one. I am still off for the next eight or 9 days.
Yeah.
So I am the lucky one on that one. So I might day drink again with our mom. I don't know. She's retired, so she might need something to do. So we might just get drunk during the day again.
So Merry Christmas, everybody. If you're, first time listening to this, Merry Christmas. Welcome to the show here. It's a whole lot of, I don't know, shit talking and laughs and
sometimes it's a whole lot of fucking nonsense and
perverted
it's a lot
jokes.
It's a lot of short spout screaming, which is just us laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
So thank you again if you
we did at your apartment this morning whenever we were there. And so Cody but our mom.
Well, let me finish.
Oh, okay.
So thank you again if this is your first time listening, and if you're a return listener, thank you so much for downloading this. So we hope you all have had a great Christmas.
Hope you got everything you asked for.
Yeah, hope you got everything you asked for, because I did not. But yeah, so thank you again.
Whatever. Anyway, so we were at Cody's apartment this morning. We all met there. Our mom, me, our mom, Cody's woman, and then him. And Cody made us breakfast.
She has a name.
Whatever. Anyway, Cody made us breakfast.
Her name is Cheyenne. You fucking dick.
Yes, I know that, Cody.
Like the Native American people.
Okay.
Except spelled different.
So Cody made us all breakfast, and for Christmas, our mom wanted a longer phone charger for her cell phone. So Cody decided he was going to buy one. Well, he did, and it came in like this nice fancy case, and, they were all excited and talking about it. And it's like, oh my gosh, that's a nice charger. It comes in this nice case and shit. And then I was like, all right, so mom was going to charge her phone, so she decided to try and plug it in. It's the wrong charger. Cody got the completely wrong charger.
I completely fucked up.
And it couldn't be used. So it was basically useless. So we were just messing around with it. And Cody threw it at me. So I decided I was going to throw it back at him. And our mom was sitting in between us. And I was going to throw it over her head. Well, I guess I blinked or didn't know what was going on. But when I threw that thing, it square hit her right.
You had a straight up Rudy moment.
It hit her right in the fucking forehead. And me and Cody was about ready to pass out from laughing so hard because she just immediately turned and just smack right in the forehead.
I have this problem when I laugh hysterically that I forget to breathe. Sometimes.
You tend not to breathe because
I tend not to breathe.
Yeah, because that's happened before in Steak and Shake. Time.
Yeah, I'm too busy getting the laughter out. We were at a fast food restaurant called Steak and Shake, and it was very late.
I think we told this before, but I don't remember.
It was, if nobody remembers or if you never heard it, it was very late or very early in the morning, 2 or 3 a.m. maybe. There with a few friends, and I laughed so hard at my own joke that I quit breathing and I passed out and fell back onto the floor, and almost knocked over the table full of food. But luckily, I didn't, and I freaked out for the rest of that night because I thought I died, and I woke up just somehow magically. I thought honestly when I've never passed out before, so when I woke up, I thought I was
honestly I've never passed out before.
Some people can't fucking say that. Some people were like, "Oh, you've never passed out before, fucking pussy." I pass out all the time. So since I never had before. It freaked me out, and I thought I died. I thought I woke up and I died.
Yeah, I
didn't know where I was at.
I just remember you jumped in and you're like, "Let's get the fuck out of here." I was like, "Well, we ordered ice cream, so we kind of can't go anywhere right now."
Yeah, I freaked out for a good hot minute there.
It was funny.
But yeah, so he hit mom in the forehead with this, and we were laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
Hysterically. And apparently, this isn't the first time that Ryan's thrown something and accidentally hit mom in the face with it.
She started talking about some other occurrence, and I don't remember that happening, but...
I don't remember either.
I don't remember either. But anyway, so our mom,
So, Merry Christmas. Hit your mom in the face with something.
Yeah.
Nothing heavy, though.
It's a good Christmas present.
Like a soft brick.
Yeah, so mom, she ended up bringing... She paid for somebody to make these 2 desserts. One was a wreath shaped. I don't know
It
what
was-
you
it
could
was
say.
like it was a wreath. It was a bread ring that's designed in the shape of a wreath.
And it had like cranberries and stuff
It
on
was
it.
actually really good.
It was, yeah, I mean, it was all right, but the pecan pie that she had, it was a oatmeal and coconut pecan pie, and that sucker is delicious.
That was pretty good.
It was, I mean, it's like a meal. It was so thick, full of oats and coconut. I mean, I'm not a big fan of coconut, but that stuff was fantastic. So I ended up taking some of that home.
My girlfriend. I like to say my girlfriend.
She has a name.
No, I like to say that she's a girl who can eat, which she can.
Jesus.
She can. I like a girl that can eat. I love a girl. I love a woman that is not afraid to fucking just put down the fork or the knife and just use her fucking hands. To be honest with you, just some kind of Neanderthalism about eating.
So somebody who eats normal and doesn't cut pizza with a knife and a fork is what you're saying?
Yeah, somebody who eats normal and isn't afraid to use their damn hands to eat their food. Like she's the girl who can eat, and I like that. I don't like a girl that's timid or I understand being picky about some foods, but all food, I just can't do that. Especially when it comes to eating healthier foods like greens.
Yeah, she even said she's lactose intolerant, and she's like, "Oh, it's cool. I just took a pill."
She actually has a lot of food allergies. Lactose for one of them. She has a lactose allergy, so she took her dairy pill today. It's basically a lactose. It's like a lactose pill, so it adds the lactose to your body, so it can fluctuate.
So you don't shit your brains out.
Yeah, basically. So, which we didn't eat a lot of dairy today, but she took it anyway, and it did help.
I thought we did eat a lot of dairy.
No, we didn't really.
You made quiche.
Well, the quiche that I made didn't have a lot of dairy. It was mainly the eggs, because she is also allergic to eggs.
Jesus.
She's allergic to eggs.
Well,
dairy.
why'd you make quiche?
Huh?
Why'd you make quiche?
Because she loves eggs.
Right.
She loves eggs. She really does. She eats whatever the hell she wants. She just shits it out later, basically. Or she basically looks like she's pregnant.
No, fantastic.
Her stomach can bloat so bad that she looks like she's 9 months pregnant.
Just what you need.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. She was actually, but when you guys were getting ready to leave, she walked into the kitchen and showed me. She pulled her shirt above her stomach, and it looked like she was 6 months pregnant.
Nice. Are you sure she wasn't 6 months pregnant?
I'm pretty sure she's not, because we haven't been together for 6 months. So yeah, I made it was a brunch. I made 2 types of quiche and a scalloped potato dish, which I was in the kitchen for 3 hours doing. So I appreciated the compliments on my food from my mother.
I bet.
Our mother complimented my food very, very often.
Me too.
And I really appreciated it. And the first thing I asked Ryan was, I said, "How's the quiche?" And he said,
"That's not what you said. You said, how's the food?" I said, "The potatoes are awesome." I said, "The quiche. It's quiche."
Yeah, you're like, "It's a quiche." No, it's not just a quiche.
I've never
It was a sweet potato crusted.
I didn't eat that one.
Yeah, you did. That was the first one you ate.
Oh, I guess I didn't get no potato because I wasn't eating potato.
It was orange crust, Ryan.
Oh, why were the potatoes orange? Oh, sweet potato.
Yeah, it was
Right.
a sweet potato crust with spinach.
I couldn't taste sweet potato.
It was like a sweet base, basically. Like, you could taste it, not that. It wasn't that prominent, though.
I put too much sriracha on it. I think
You put sriracha on my quiche?
Yeah.
You fucking prick. Now, I did put sriracha inside the egg.
You didn't have no ketchup.
Yeah, I did.
Oh. I guess I didn't see it.
You were going to put ketchup on my quiche?
I was just trying to be an asshole.
You piece of shit. No, there's nothing wrong with putting sriracha on something, but I did put sriracha in the mix with the other one, with the regular pie crust.
I don't know. That shit was hot, though, whenever I ate it.
Yeah, it's a hot sriracha. So, it was a sweet potato crusted quiche with spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, and feta. And it was fucking, I liked it. I liked it.
Well,
I thought it was really good.
I said it was good. The thing is, so I went there expecting to eat quiche, and that's what I got, was quiche.
2 different types.
All right, it didn't come from some super high-end kitchen where it blew my mind. It was
My high-end kitchen.
It was quiche. All right.
I went all out. I bought expensive cheeses. I went all out on that fucking shit.
Well, obviously you know it doesn't make a difference.
Yes, it does. Actually, it did make a difference because those were really good.
By shredded.
No, it actually did. It actually did make a difference.
Yeah, Cody pulls it out of the oven and just sets it on a makeshift table. And you want to know what this makeshift table is made out of? It's made of a cooler, a plastic container, and then a freaking cutting board. And it's just sitting out in the middle of the kitchen. Like a kitchen island.
I don't have a kitchen table, so that was my...
Yeah, he's just got food sitting on
that was my little redneck
this makeshift
island.
Plastic pedestal.
This is my redneck island. My little redneck kitchen island.
And then you just see him with this big block of cheese and a shredder, and he's just like shredding cheese over it like freaking Bobby Flay on this plastic redneck rigged extra table. You're like, hey babe, it's time to get the table out. And you just pull out a cooler with a plastic tub sitting on it. And so it wouldn't melt, you put a cutting board on it.
It doesn't matter what the fuck the table looks like. All that matters is what the food looks like. And the food looked fucking great.
I don't know.
Would you like me to send you pictures so you can post them?
That's what I should have bought you for Christmas, was one of them kitchen, like $130 kitchen islands that on wheels that you can roll around the kitchen and shit. That's what you need.
Where the fuck am I supposed to put it?
Up against the wall, somewhere.
Yeah, that's what you should have fucking bought me. Or you should have bought me what you said you were going to fucking buy me.
Oh,
but you didn't.
Your pour over coffee bullshit.
You bought me alcohol, which is still a great gift.
I bought you a 5th of Crown with 2 commemorative glasses.
Oh, fuck, because I'm going to remember that bottle so much.
And a 4-pack of that Banana Nut Bread beer. A new toboggan. What else did I get you?
That's it.
That was it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Oh, and the case for your colognes. Or whatever.
That was the most thoughtful gift you got me.
I know, it's a pretty good deal, right?
But no, you were going to buy me
I guess I should have got you a crock pot holder, too.
No, what you could have... Crock pot holder?
Yeah, I got Mom a crock pot carrier, or bought me one. They're $9 on Amazon.
No.
Those things are fucking nifty.
What you should have bought me is the actual fucking coffee system you told me you were going to fucking get me.
It's expensive.
So?
It was only like $10 more than all that shit I bought you, so.
So?
I don't know.
You fucking prick. Now I got to buy it myself.
Leave me alone.
Jesus. Hey, you got a great present.
What'd I get?
I paid you the money that I owed you.
Oh, you mean you paid me the money that you owed me, but I didn't get a present?
That is a present. I put it in a gift bag. I wrote you a check. I put it in a gift bag. I tied it shut and I handed it to you.
Yeah, and it looks like a 5-year-old wrote on it. Like the only thing that looks professional on that check is your signature. Everything else looks like it's written in crayon.
Yeah, bro, that's my handwriting. Jibber jabber chicken scratch. Jibber jabber chicken scratch. That's my handwriting.
It looks like a kid wrote it.
Well, I am a kid inside.
I am glad to have my money back, though. I mean, it's been forever.
You're fucking welcome.
You're lucky I didn't get some freaking 7-foot-tall dude that weighs 300 pounds.
You can't break my kneecaps?
Rip your damn legs off.
You can't break my kneecaps?
I could, but then somebody'd be like, oh, well, he owed his brother, like, money, so... I should have shaved your kneecaps, you hairy fuck. That's what I should have done.
Your kneecaps are just as hairy as mine.
Yeah, but yours look weird.
Mine, they look weird?
Yeah, because you got smaller legs.
My kneecaps look weird. What is this, the fucking 1800s?
Well,
look, I've never seen knees that look like that. Look at those knees.
Yeah, but see, because you got smaller legs now, so it's all like pulled back in.
Sweetheart, I just gotta tell you, you got some nice knees.
Yeah, you ever heard anybody tell you that?
You know why? You know why they compliment their knees? Because their pantyhose didn't go that high. They didn't go over the knee. They just went up to the knee.
I don't know anybody that compliments somebody on their knees.
I will straight up next person. I will once I get back to the apartment. My girlfriend is staying there right now. Once I get back to the apartment, I'm gonna be like, baby, you got some nice knees. And you know what she'll say? You're fucking weird.
Yeah,
because you are straight weird. Up call me weird. That guys, the next time, just wait. You got to know the girl first. Know the girl. The guys go up to your girls, your ladies, your wives.
Yeah, don't know like some girl in the bar.
Don't go some random fucking chick in Kroger. They'll go or Costco.
There's some nice fucking knees you got.
Some lady's looking at the adult coloring books in fucking Costco, and you're like, you got some really nice knees.
Jesus.
No, tell like your girlfriend or your wife or your cousin if you got that kind of relationship.
I was gonna say you probably couldn't see their knees because they'd be wearing pants, but it's freaking. It was 65 today.
Yeah, 65 here in our little corner or our little central.
It's
corner
December
of Indiana.
25th and it's 60 fucking 5.
Yeah, 65 degrees here in our area of Indiana, which is insane.
Hell yeah, it is.
Fucking insane. And it's going to be around the same for the next week, I think, right?
Yeah, and this coming Sunday is supposed to get down in the 30s, the way it's supposed to be. But
So the rest of this week is supposed to be in the 60s.
Yep.
Which is insane. That is crazy. Global warming is not a myth. I repeat, not a fucking myth.
I don't know what it is.
It's global warming, you fuck!
I guess.
It's the fucking trash island in the middle of the Caribbean.
Well, the thing is, but it's also Indiana because it could be ice tomorrow. It was the crazy thing. Like it could be 50 degrees here, and then the next day, like it was like a few weeks ago, it was 50 degrees, and then the next day it got down into in the below 20s, and then ice and snow. So it could be either or, which is crazy. So I don't know. What are you looking at?
I want to know the temperatures. I want to know the temperatures of December for the last 50 years. Because I guarantee that this is the hottest it's probably ever been.
Well, I don't really think you need to do it right now, do you?
What?
Look up the temperatures for the past 50 years.
I want to prove a point.
In December, right there. You just missed it. So
no, because there's got to be it's fucking global warming. There's something to this. There's always something to it.
Well, yes, Cody, global warming is true, and anybody that says Mom says it's false, so I don't know. She's like, global warming.
Don't tell these people that our mother thinks that GW is false because we're gonna get some backlash.
She's also 60 years old. So
60 years old's not that old.
I would say I would think nothing less from a 60-year-old woman is to think that global warming was fake. All right, because back then when they were growing up, they only listened to the radio and didn't have a color TV or whatever. So technology's changed and people know shit now. I don't know. How about you quit worrying about that? Because it doesn't really matter, because we all know global warming does exist. And yeah, I don't really think you need to prove a point on this stupid show.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Anyway.
The show is not stupid, it's our baby.
Let's get into some Christmas stuff since this is our Christmas episode.
Oh,
sir.
So
I was doing some research and I found the most popular toys for 2019 for the U.S. So they did a poll or survey or whatever to find the numbers and prices of toys that people buy around the U.S. divided by states. This was done December 1st. So let's see what we have here. We have categories as we have figurines in red, toy weapons in gray, electronics in green, and novelty toys, which I guess is like Army Men and old shit like that people still play with. Ants in a Pants. Anyway, so it looks like most of the state is red with figurines. And I mean, it has different ones like action figures. So you got like Lego and Barbies and LOL Surprise, which we just saw up at our dad's house. One of the little girls there got one of them LOL things. It was like 70 plus pieces of bullshit. Fuck that. And then like Texas is the Nintendo Switch for electronics. Nintendo Switch. Illinois is Coding Critters, whatever the hell that is. And here in Indiana where we're at, it's toy weapons. So Nerf is
perfect.
Yeah.
We're next up for school shooters.
Well, it's like most of the states that have really lax gun laws has Nerf, as the highest. Besides Texas, which is the electronics, so I guess they're nerds in Texas.
When we were buying for the kids that I had for my angel tree at my work, I guess there's a big thing, clothing wise, it's Adidas. I guess Adidas and Nike, it's kind of split between the age groups. You either love Adidas or you love Nike, or you're just a fucking loser.
Yeah.
So if you don't have Adidas or Nike, you're just like the poor kid. I don't know. Because there was a big thing, because both of the kids are in the same age group, 14 to 16 years old, and they both wanted Adidas shit. And I think the younger generation, there's like, it's either younger or a little older than that, they all want Nike.
I always got Reebok because Reebok makes shit for fat people.
Yeah.
They have a fat market. So
yeah, Reebok has a
lot of the stuff I own 1, 2, 3.
The only people that can't wear their Rezigs, the fat people.
I own 3 jackets and they're all Reebok.
Do they still make those shoes?
What?
The Rezig shoes?
I don't know. Adidas still makes their white 3-stripe ones.
Those are like the most popular ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those Rezig shoes, the only people that can't wear those Rezig
Cole, his
shoes,
dad still buys them shoes.
The only people that wear those Rezig shoes are not the fat people. You can't be fat and wear those Rezigs.
Right. And then let's see here. So it looks like, I don't know if it's like Minnesota. Minnesota is Play-Doh. Minnesota, South Carolina, Mississippi, and Alabama are all Play-Doh, which is novelty. So I don't know. Like, it's like novelty toys, so like Play-Doh, Army Men, shit like that, I guess, old toys. And
what were the states again?
Minnesota, South Carolina, Mississippi, and Alabama, which I don't know if they're all poor. I'm guessing.
Those are all the slow states.
Yeah, all this, well, I guess. South Carolina, yeah. I guess they are. South Carolina usually has pretty good weather, though. So a lot of old people there,
I said slow, not cold.
That's what I mean. Slow. You get it?
Not like mentally challenged?
Well, it's warm. It's warm, so a lot of old people went there. But old people are slow.
Mentally challenged?
No.
Or physically?
Neither.
What? How are they slow?
I don't know. Play-Doh obviously doesn't freeze because people in Minnesota have it. So
Minnesota's it's not Antarctica. It's not that damn cold.
It gets fucking cold.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's right there by Michigan.
I've never been to Minnesota.
Anyway, and I remember 2 days ago whenever we did this podcast, I told my Play-Doh story. I guess I could tell it again. I was telling the story. I remember the last time I ever saw Play-Doh. It was not Play-Doh. It was just the container. I remember at my last job in 2015, I worked at a place here near where we are now, and there was a hippie stoner guy that used to work with me. And I remember I sat next to him one day, and he got real close to me and like nudged up real close to me, and I thought he was going to tell me something. No, he just pulled this thing out of his pocket, and it was yellow with a red lid, and it said Play-Doh on it. So I was like, he's just going to whip out some Play-Doh and start playing with it and shit. He popped it open, and inside it was marijuana. And then he just pulls out this little piece of marijuana, puts it in the cellophane that you get on the bottom of a pack of cigarettes, takes his lighter, lights it, and then walks over and hands it to this girl. And I guess it was to give it to her husband or something like that.
Maybe it was to give it to her, you think?
I don't know. And the next thing I know is just like this smell just hits you like pot. And then he just starts going around, "Hey, why'd you fart, Ryan?" Starts yelling and shit. And I was like, dude, that wasn't me. I said, "You're over here doing shit." But he's just, "Hey, quit farting. Ryan farted over here." I was like, whatever. But that's the last time I remember seeing anything Play-Doh related was that hippie stoner pulling out a piece of pot and giving it to a girl in a workplace. And I guess
in an office.
Yeah.
It's in an office setting.
And I guess it is a pretty good place to hide your weed because it's like, airtight and shit.
Well, yeah, where else are you supposed to hide it?
I don't know.
You can't, I mean, Billy, he plays with his fire truck every day. I mean, he never plays with the Play-Doh, so might as well just fucking use that.
I guess, but I want to know, like, what did this guy go out and buy Play-Doh? And it's just like, hey, man, that'd be a good...
No, he 100% stole it from his kids.
It's a good place to hide your weed, man.
He probably stole it from his kids. Let's just say the ones that actually think of creative shit like that probably just took it from their children.
But I remember this guy was, like, a textbook, just hipster, like, old pothead dude, because every Friday was casual Friday, so we got to wear jeans and like a regular t-shirt.
Every day's casual
and
Friday.
He would always wear tie-dye t-shirts. Every day we had like casual Friday or whatever. And then on his I was friends with him on Facebook, and on his Facebook, it was Grateful Dead Bear, and then his name. So, and that's what his name was on Facebook: Grateful Dead Bear, and then his name. And I'm not going to say his name, but it was.
I'm going to change my Facebook name to Buffalo Chicken Wing Cody Cummings.
Or something. Buffalo Wild Wing Cody Cummings.
No, fuck Buffalo Wild Wings. It's Buffalo Chicken Wing.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, you could be pulled pork tacos Ryan Cummings.
So that was my Play-Doh story that I shared 2 days ago and sharing it now, I guess.
I found the top 20 the top 20 Christmas movies of all time. So we'll probably not do all 20, but let's just get.
We might as well. We got time. We can run through them.
So number 20, sitting pretty. We got The Santa Claus, the original 1994.
It's crazy that that's the 20th when it's
with Tim Allen.
When it's called, The Santa Claus. It's funny how it's number 20. I figured it'd be higher up.
Number 19. Here's one
I'm glad this is on it. Gremlins.
Gremlins. Number 9. Yeah. Sitting at 19. I'm really surprised.
The whole movie takes part in Christmas.
Yeah. Number 18. We have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Of course.
Scrooged is next at 17 with Bill Murray, which is a great movie.
Damn right.
We have Die Hard, which is not a fucking Christmas movie.
Everybody says it is though.
It's not
give the people what they want.
Okay, number 16, Die Hard. Number 15, we have Miracle on 34th Street,
which is 1947. Who gives a fuck? That shouldn't be on the list.
It's obviously one of the most popular movies of all time.
A White Christmas is next at number 14, 1954.
The Nightmare Before Christmas in 1993 is sitting at number 13. Number 12 is Trading Places.
I've never seen it.
It's with Eddie Murphy and Sweet Lord. Somebody's yelling at me.
It says, all right, so maybe this one's not technically a Christmas movie either, but the sight of the down and out Dan Aykroyd and Santa Santa eating a slab of salmon through his grunky cotton candy.
I never seen it.
I don't either. Oh, and 2 days ago when we recorded this thing, Cody was so shit-faced. We've told everybody before that we have a TV legit like 2 feet away from us so we can both see equal stuff. And Cody was so shit-faced that he's on his phone, has his phone hooked up to the TV, and it just keeps zooming. He keeps zooming in on his phone to read stuff, but he's reading it off the TV. This dude is so shit-faced and vision is so blurry that he was zooming in on his phone so he could be able to read it on the TV. The freaking letters were like 1.5 inches tall before he could even read anything. And it was the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. I was like, you want me to read it? You're like, no. And you just keep zooming in on your phone trying to read shit. It was a pretty fucking shitty situation. And you're not wrong when you said the first 15 minutes I was fine. And yeah, you were.
After that, it was just garbage.
Yeah, because you started fucking falling asleep. You started leaning your head back, and I would say something. You're like, "Yeah, bro." And it's like, so I'm kind of glad that we did that episode because it was horrible.
So number 11, we have Home Alone, which everybody knows Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin, great movie.
I hate these next two.
Number 10, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Made in 1964, which is the claymation, some of that original claymation. Number 9, we have The Year Without Santa Claus in 1974.
Also claymation, 10 years apart from each other. Number 8, here we go. One of my personal favorites, A Muppet Christmas Carol in the year 1993. Yes.
Number 7, we have Bad Santa.
Fucking better.
Billy Bob Thornton.
That's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Number 6, Love Actually. Never fucking seen it. I don't know what that is. Made in 2003.
Some of these aren't even Christmas movies.
Yeah. Number 5, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The original one.
The cartoon.
The cartoon. When was that made? In 1966.
Made for TV.
Number 4, Elf. All around good Christmas movie. Everybody loves Elf. Number 3, A Charlie Brown Christmas, which is made
Mom loves that movie.
1965. Number 2, we have everybody's favorite, A Christmas Story.
Yeah, and how this didn't make number 1 is fucking... And number 1 is It's a Wonderful Life. Fuck that.
You can't beat... If Ryan, here's the thing. It was made in 1946. It's the oldest out of any on this list. And there's a reason why. It was made so long ago. It's been popular for so long.
Well, all the old people need to die before they make this list again.
I don't think... Have you ever seen it?
Another one where it's like, every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
I have no fucking idea. I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life.
Me either.
You're talking shit about it. You never fucking seen it.
I watched The Christmas Story last night, yesterday morning, when I was trying to recover this episode and edit it, and I completely fucked up and tried for 2 hours to find it and recover it, and nothing was working. So I said, Cody, we need to do it again. And here we are.
So what's your top Christmas movie then?
I don't know. Probably A Christmas Story. Because I said when we recorded the episode the first time that I have the VHS copy. I have the combo VHS DVD player. So I still have the VHS copy of A Christmas Story in all its grainy gloriness. So I watched Grainy gloriness.
That is 100% accurate.
It's so shit.
100% accurate.
Like the lighting is off and everything.
But you can't beat it. You just can't beat it.
And I watched it on that Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve morning, and I watched part of it because I was frankly extremely pissed off that I lost that episode. Because I didn't want to re-record another one, but here we are. So
there was definitely. I mean, I told Ryan for future reference, if something happens like that, let's not initially announce it on the podcast. Just because, I mean, we don't have a problem giving you guys special surprise episodes at all. But if something like that happened, it was just kind of if the circumstances didn't fall into place like they did this time. Where we would all be together at one time and we could do this again and have enough time to do it. If it didn't happen like that, we would say something and then basically have to take that back from you guys, which we definitely do not want to do that. So luckily everything fell into place. We had announced it initially ahead of time. So for future reference, if we do another surprise episode and we know for sure something might happen or could happen inevitably, we probably won't announce it ahead of time. Just because I like surprises. Ryan must not. Ryan's terrible at surprises.
I don't know, but you didn't have to say any of that because we would just not tell him. We were going to do something else.
Okay, well now you'll still never fucking know. How about that?
But you're being honest with them, so whatever.
You're welcome. Here's the thing with me. I'll be honest with you. I don't care if it hurts your feelings, but I'm going to tell you the truth.
Right.
I don't care if you cry, because I'll cry with you. Because we're all crying here. We're all crying inside. It's Christmas time.
I'm surprised nobody fought. Usually the holidays and everything like that has everybody so stressed out and shit. Nobody fought or argued or nothing.
Well, I don't know. We still got 2 Christmases.
Mom just got hit. Yeah, Mom just got hit in the face with a charging cord. What's the second one?
We have a Friends Christmas.
Friendsmas.
Yeah, Friendsmas, and then we have a Christmas with our mom's family.
Yeah, coming up at the end of the week.
Yeah, so we have 2 more Christmases. So it'll be interesting. So let's find out. And Mom got me a 12-pack of beer, and I will definitely be using that at her family.
Beer, White Claw.
White Claw. Sorry, I apologize, White Claw.
Stupid.
Our future sponsor. Our future main sponsor.
It would be nice if they did sponsor.
That'd be fucking awesome. So let's spread this podcast, spread the news, and just tell everybody about it. Let's get listeners.
It's not gonna fucking happen.
Let's get listeners, people, and let's get White Claw to sponsor us.
We're making a vision board. We're making all kinds of shit.
Yeah. And I will get that White Claw tattoo. I do not give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
It.
So, my favorite Christmas movie is it's a shitty B movie, but I love shitty B movies. It is called A Christmas Horror Story. This movie is basically I found it for just sheer luck on Netflix. I think. Oh, I I don't even remember when it was on there. I think it was the year that it came out.
It was a free movie, wasn't it?
No, it was on Netflix, and it came out in 2015. So it got released in 2015 on Netflix 4 years ago, and I watched it on Netflix. Fucking loved it. I decided to purchase the DVD, and I've watched it for 4 years straight on Christmas. Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, doesn't matter. But I've watched it for 4 years straight. It's my all-time favorite movie. It is set in a small town based on a couple of high schoolers getting killed inside the school. And it basically has multiple stories intertwined within it. William Shatner is a radio DJ host on it, which I love. I love William Shatner. Which, fun fact, he just got divorced at 82, I think.
Jesus.
Recently, it was a couple weeks ago. It was either last week or 2 weeks ago. He recently filed for divorce at 82 years old from his wife.
It's crazy that he's
Can
famous.
you imagine that dude going out fucking single?
I think the crazy thing is he got famous from fucking Star Trek, and then
there's a reason why he got famous from Star Trek. It was a giant ass show.
He's just managed to like make a living. That's like Will Wheaton. He was on Star Trek, and he's just managed to like make a living from.
Well, he was also on The Big Bang Theory, and he's been in a few other things.
Yeah, he's also produced a lot of movies.
But it's also William Shatner. He's still a celebrity. But can you imagine that? 82 years old, and you're like, bye, bitch. See you later.
I guess.
I'm 82. I'm gonna live out my last year without you. See, I got 8 months left. I'm gonna live it single.
I don't think it was his choice. To be honest.
How do you know? He's the one that filed for it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's the one that filed for divorce.
Huh.
Yep. So, 82 years old. Bill Shatner going out there living that single life. He's going to be in the strip club. He's probably in the strip club right now celebrating Christmas.
I don't know. I don't care about William Shatner, so not a big deal to me.
He's out there in the strip club shaking dollar bills. Well, not really shaking, that's the tremors. But
yeah,
dollar bills are falling.
It's the Parkinson's.
It's the Parkinson's. The dollar bills are falling. I don't know if William Shatner has Parkinson's or not, but
no,
he shakes, maybe. If you're 82, you got to shake a little bit.
Yeah. That's why women like old gynecologists, because you got that shaky finger.
Oh, God, stop. Stop it. So this is my favorite Christmas movie, Christmas Horror Story, and if you haven't seen it or if you don't know what I'm talking about, I would definitely recommend Googling it, doing a search on it, and watching the trailer on a streaming service or something like that. And if you decide, I don't know if you can get it on a streaming service or not. I'm pretty sure you can, so I'm pretty sure you would have to just purchase the actual movie. I think I got it for like $10 on Amazon. Something like that. But it's great. I love the movie. It's got a whole bunch of different characters in it. I love it. If you love B movies, shitty B movies, which honestly, this is probably one of the best B movies I've ever seen, definitely recommend getting this movie, Christmas Horror Story, and watching it. It's one of my favorites. And you know what? Gets me?
It's crazy because Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 82%.
Right. Rotten Tomatoes got an 82%. IMDb 5.7. And Walmart.com gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
It is a really good fucking movie. I love it.
And 84% of people on Google like this movie.
Let's just read the title to it. So, not even Santa Claus is safe from the evil that descends on
Bailey Downs, a small town that is suddenly plagued with malevolent spirits.
Malevolent?
Yeah, that's what it says. Malevolent spirits, zombie elves, and Krampus, the anti-Santa Claus. Yeah. So yes, it does have zombie elves and Krampus in it. And it's fucking awesome. And Krampus, let's be honest, looks like a jacked up horse dude.
Yeah.
He looks like a giant, he's like a yoked horse with horns.
I know my favorite movie is A Christmas Story for, my number one. But probably the Bad Santas are my number 2 and 3 because they're just fucking good. I love Billy Bob Thornton. He's hilarious. And those movies are, especially with that fucking kid in there. And he's been in so much. He was in the second Bad Santa, and he was in Unaccompanied Minors. That's another good movie.
Yeah.
But when he freaking cuts his hand, Like he gets him Billy Bob Thornton a gift, and he like cuts his hand, and he's like, and he's like bleeding real bad, and Billy Bob Thornton runs in there and like pours whiskey on it. He's like, and then he just comes in one day whenever him and the girl are fooling around. He's like, I made you a gift, and he's like, what is it? And it's just a piece of wood. And he's like,
why is it brown?
And he's like, it's a wooden pickle. He's like, why is it brown? He's like, whenever I was making it, I cut my hand. That's my blood. And then Billy Bob Thornton gets drunk that night and sees his advent calendar on there and just rips all the fucking pieces, eats all the chocolate, and then puts like a Tylenol in there and then a candy corn and all this shit trying to put it back together. Oh my God, that movie's fucking hilarious. It's so funny. And the second one with his mom, I forget her name, and they are robbing again and shit like that. It's just they're both just fucking hilarious. I love those movies.
The person who plays the kid, his name is Brett Kelly, and that is him now.
He's funny.
He looks the exact same, but just an adult.
Yeah.
He can drink and he can grow facial hair now.
Yeah.
But bad scene. I love.
He plays like the what you can do now for being like an as close to autism as you can get without hurting somebody's feelings. Basically,
yeah.
That's about it.
I agree,
because you can't do a Forrest Gump no more. You can't do Simple Jack like they didn't. Like they did so much shit in Tropic Thunder. And, like, never got in trouble. Freaking Robert Downey Jr.'s in blackface.
Yeah.
And pretending to be Australian.
Yep.
Okay. There's so many Asian racial jokes. Like, they both dress as Asians to get in that camp. Freaking...
They kill a panda.
Yeah. What's the dude's name? Ben Stiller is Simple Jack, which is basically...
a mentally handicapped person.
Gilbert Grape. Freaking... What's his name off Gilbert Grape?
Like Gilbert Grape and like Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, okay, so it's
like you couldn't do that today.
His name's Arnie.
Arnie, you couldn't be Arnie today.
No, is it Arnie?
Yeah, it's Arnie.
You sure?
Arnie, yeah.
Yeah.
Gilbert, yeah, you couldn't do that. You can't do that no more. Like you could, I don't think you could get away with Forrest Gump because then people would fucking attack you if you made another movie. But like Simple Jack, like that was even worse than Arnie. And What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah. So it's like Arnie and Simple Jack on that movie was like Arnie and Forrest Gump. Like they stuck them together.
Right.
Yeah, they're like two separate people, but they like stuck them together, and that was Simple Jack on that movie.
And he had like
ridiculous
coconut headed like buck teeth and all that shit.
Yeah.
But you can't do movies like that anymore because they'll ruin you.
Unless it's like one of those sad truth movies, then you could do it. Then it's acceptable. Like it's got to be like one of those real life things.
I tell you what I'm sick of is all these freaking like dramas and shit where these girls are dying of some disease and they end up finding true love and all this shit. I don't know.
That's a good love story, you fucking animal.
I guess it's a good
You're
love story.
You're a fucking animal.
It's not a good love story if she ends up dying in the end and shit.
It's part of the romance, you prick.
I guess. I don't like those movies.
They've been searching for love their whole life, and they're dying, and then they finally find somebody that's that they love and that loves them, and then while they die, but they live the last bit of their life happy. That's the best part. That's the concept of the movie.
I'm not saying it's. What I'm saying is I don't like those movies. I'm not saying that they're horrible or whatever. I said I don't like them because they're depressing and shit.
They're not depressing. It's beautiful.
It's fucking what? I don't want to watch that shit, that tearjerker crap. If I want a tearjerker, I'll watch fucking Free Willy or something simple like that.
If I want to cry, I'll just punch myself with a fucking dick.
Yeah.
And I'll shed one tear.
I'll stick a toothpick in between my nail and my toe and kick a wall. So I'm a fucking man.
I'll pull a hangnail out with my teeth.
Yeah. Trim your unibrow, Cody.
Shut the fuck
piece
up.
Of shit. Cody's girlfriend made fun of his unibrow today, and you thought somebody just like pushed him and like decked him in the arm, and he was in 6th grade or like in 3rd grade or something.
Yeah.
He was like a little kid. He's like, "You fucking bitch," and Started basically crying and shit.
He's like, "You fucking asshole." I was like, "You're a fucking asshole."
Because your freaking eyebrows connect. You hairy fuck.
No, they don't. They barely connect.
Whatever.
Just a couple hairs.
I got it too. I have to keep mine shit shaved back.
Yeah,
too.
she said, I gotta trim your one eyebrow to make it fucking two.
Yeah.
You goddamn freak. She called me a freak.
That was hilarious.
Whenever I piss her off, or we roast each other all the time. And if I'm giving her shit, she'll literally, her name for me is Big Beautiful Bitch. So if she wants something from the kitchen, she's like, "Hey, hand me a spoon, you big beautiful bitch." And I call her shithead. So it's a mutual agreement.
That's funny.
I wish, back to these, I wish, honestly, there's a bunch of movies that I wish weren't on that top 20 list that I wish were on there.
Like what?
Like The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
That's the most money he's ever made out of any movie, Jim Carrey, was The Grinch.
It's a good movie.
Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's not everybody's favorite, though. Like I said, we were talking about this.
Do you know why?
When we first recorded.
Do you know why, though?
Why?
Because Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it. That's why.
Guess, yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's a businessman.
Well, if it was fucking Jason Momoa, everybody watch it.
Oh, fuck. I would love to see Jason Momoa as Turbo Man.
So Cody's shitface, we already recorded this episode, and Cody brought up...
You're about to ruin it.
He brought up Jingle All the Way,
You're about to ruin it.
No, I'm not.
So shut the fuck up.
Anyway,
but
go ahead.
I would love Jason Momoa as Turbo Man. That'd be fucking awesome.
All right.
He wouldn't sound like an idiot. Okay, not saying that Arnold Schwarzenegger sounds like an idiot, but this was years.
He was not speaking English that long.
No. Well, it's been a little while.
He was speaking English, but he still has a pretty thick accent.
He still had a little while to go.
Byron.
What?
Byron. That's his name.
You say one fucking word?
That's how he'd say Myron. It's Myron.
Myron.
Sinbad's name?
Myron! Jamie, I get you the Turbo Man doll! And he's going to the radio station, trying to remember all the reindeer, running down the road, he goes, "Dasha, Dancer, Prancer, Fiction, Cowboy, Cupid, Donald, Blitzen. You see, I know them all. I know all them. I get the Turbo Man. You give me the Turbo. Dasha, Dancer, Prancer, Fiction, Cowboy, Cupid, Donald, Blitzen." Yeah. Love that fucking movie.
Oh my god.
Love that movie, but Arnold Schwarzenegger's a businessman. I've been working all day. I can't recite the alphabet from backwards to forwards.
Nobody fucking can.
You know, Z, Y, W. Fuck. I can't. I don't know the
rest. So we got about 8 minutes left. You want to do a couple news stories?
Sweet fucking Lord, 8 minutes left.
Yeah, and we'll get out of here.
All right.
So I'll go ahead first. So our Christmas news stories, it's not really Christmas related. So it looks like here, this is from UPI.com. So a man with implanted chip unlocks Tesla with his hand. So this happened yesterday. So a Utah man is blurring the line between a man and a machine by implanting chips in his hand that allow him to, among other things, unlock his Tesla. So Ben Workman of Provo said he currently has 4 chips implanted in his hands, including an electronic Tesla key that allows him to unlock his car with a wave of his hand.
That's pretty dope.
I know, but I wonder what the other ones are for. Maybe to get in his house and work and all that shit. He just goes like this, and the fucking thing unlocks. He just waves his hand like he's swatting a fly, and the fucking thing... Beep, beep.
Now what if he runs out of battery?
It's implanted in his hand.
Uh-oh.
So I think it's just like a chip. Maybe he charges it. Maybe he just sets his hand on like a wireless charger at night.
That's how he sleeps. Yeah. He has to sleep on his back. He just sets his hand on there. On the end table.
I think maybe it's just a sensor type of thing.
Might be.
But it says, so Ben, he says, I like to play tricks on people who don't know I have it in my hand. Well, who the fuck is going to know that you have a goddamn chip in your hand? He's like, I like to play tricks on people. So I try to convince them that the banana is the key, and then I hold a banana up, and then I wave my arm and chip chip.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Like the car unlocks. So this dude has chips in his hand, and I've heard that's doing a lot. You know, a lot of people are trying to do that hand chip bullshit, but that's also how they keep track of you. I don't know. I think this guy's stupid for doing that bullshit, though. So that's my news story. That's it. So this guy's future man.
All right. So this crazy lady from Iowa is back in the news from last episode. From the episode on Monday this week. So the lady in Iowa that hit the 14-year-old girl on her way to a basketball game, claiming that the reason why she hit her was because she was a Mexican.
Yeah.
She is back in the news.
This crazy bitch.
This same woman is charged. She has been charged. She is also facing other charges for hitting a 12-year-old boy because he was black in the same day.
Jesus.
Yes. So this Iowa woman,
that was the crazy bitch.
yeah, the crazy. She literally looks like, I don't even know.
Like we said, like if you just like have that weird smile, everybody knows what we're talking about. If you've seen somebody in a mugshot or something that got arrested for like meth or whatever, and they just have that weird kooky smile, that's what this bitch looks like. She's fucking insane.
So Nicole Poole Franklin was charged with attempted murder last week after admitting she intentionally ran over a 14-year-old girl with her car and made a series of derogatory statements about Latinos. And just an hour and a half later, after that incident, West Des Moines police said she used racist slurs towards a clerk and customer at a West Des Moines convenience store and threw items at the clerk, landing her assault, theft, and public intoxication charges.
I feel like she was just
What the fuck did she steal? Like one of those box pie things?
I feel like she was just trying to get arrested. Because she's doing all this crazy shit in the same day.
Yeah. Maybe she's on a meth binge, man. She's on her last part of her 30 hours.
Maybe she needed, maybe she's mentally fucked and she knows and she's trying to get help or something. But that's not the way to do it.
Maybe it's like one of those inevitable things, like she's doing all this shit or the world's gonna end. Like you gotta hit 2 kids and assault the gas station clerk.
Okay, so you can get her. Okay, she's like, I'm gonna get arrested. It's like, well, I'm gonna call this dude this kid an N-word. And it's like, if it's a kid, I'll definitely get in trouble. He's like, or I'm gonna yell racial slurs at this Hispanic here, and let's see if I get in trouble. Nope, looks like I gotta fucking run him over with my car before I get arrested.
This lady is fucking insane. So the boy was walking along the curb of a Des Moines apartment parking lot when an SUV jumped the curb, ran over his leg, and fled. A witness told police the SUV gunned the engine before the driver struck the child and that she'd seen the driver in the complex before. So this bitch lived at the same complex?
And she's just running over motherfuckers.
So the boy's injuries were minor, police said. So 2 more incidents on the same day. Let's see. So the 14-year-old said that she was walking to her middle school when the Franklin struck her. She was hospitalized for her injuries and returned to school within a week. And the girl is quoted saying, "I didn't do anything." And this is quoted on CNN. "I'm just a girl just walking to a basketball game." About 90 minutes later, police arrested Franklin at a West Des Moines convenience store. She pocketed some items when a clerk questioned her about stealing. She began yelling racial slurs at him and other customers.
But the thing is, was he not white? Because she's like, "You crack ass." Just like because she is white. We've seen a picture of her. She is white. I just wonder if
this girl is so white. She is literally just trash.
But if this
lady is fucking trash.
It'd be funny if the convenience store clerk was white and he's just like, "You cracker, honky," and just saying stupid, just racial slurs that she knew.
Why people get really mad at the word honky?
I don't know. Honky's, it's a...
The definition of honky is nothing like it. Nothing like it means.
It's just a racial slur for white people. Is it cool if I say it, I guess? I don't know. I say it all the time.
It's okay if you say it. You're white.
I say it all the time.
Yeah. So officers charged her with assault, theft, and public intoxication. Oh, so she was drunk, too. She's on that. She's drunk on that. What's she drinking? Yeah, what do you think she's drinking?
Cough medicine. She obviously ain't smart enough to buy fucking booze.
Cough medicine?
Cough medicine.
She told officers that she'd smoke... Oh, smoke meth! There we go, Beth, yes.
She had a fucking sore on her fucking her temple.
Within the past 5 hours. Oh, man, she's just starting that fucking binge.
Mm-hmm.
So she smoked meth within the past 5 hours, according to the report. She admitted to hitting a 14-year-old while detectives interviewed her about the incident in the convenience store. The Des Moines Adult Public Defender's Office has withdrawn from her case. Wolf. You're fucked, lady.
She admitted to it, so she doesn't need a judge or
right
attorney anymore.
A district judge will appoint her a new attorney during her preliminary hearing for her attempted murder charge on December 30th. Let's see. The crimes were motivated by hate, so they're definitely going to try to get her on.
Says hate-filled motivation is apparent. No shit.
100%. So they're definitely going to try to get her on hate crimes. So there is no place for in our community for or any other for this kind of hatred and violence, which we've quoted this on the previous episode. Looking into the 3 incidents collectively, the hate-filled motivation is apparent. Let's see. So local authorities have denounced Franklin's crimes.
So there's no place in our community for any of this kind of such hatred.
I just read it. I just read it.
Well, so she's going away for a while. Good for her.
So she's already been charged with attempted murder. So they're going to rack on another charge of attempted murder, including theft, assault, and I can't remember what that other one was. But she's basically looking at 3 or 4 felonies, something like that. Well, it depends on what she actually stole. If it's over a certain amount of theft.
I don't know. The headline's weird. It says a motorist accused of running over a girl because she was Mexican is now charged with hitting a black child. They just got to throw black child.
Yeah.
They couldn't just said a child.
You know who wrote this article?
CNN.
That one lady from that small town. Is like, I just don't like black people in my town. This is a small community. We don't need no black people in this town. You remember that lady?
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
I'm not talking out of my ass. I remember this. It was an article a while back.
Yeah. She was running for mayor.
She was running for mayor. I think she was the mayor. No, she was running for mayor. She's like, I want to keep this community white.
Yeah, and they're like, why do you want to keep this community white? And it's like, because it's always been white, and I want to keep it that way.
keep the blood pure.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck, lady? So that is the episode for today, guys. Special Christmas episode. We appreciate everybody for every single download you give us. If you keep coming back every week. If you told a friend, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're going to keep doing this show no matter fucking what. Of course, we're going to do it on holidays, as you guys can see, because we care about this thing. And we care about the people who listen to it like you. We want to thank you. We're going to be around for a while. We're getting close to that year mark. We're at, 8 months now? Yeah. Looks like in April we'll be at a year or so. We're continuing to change this podcast. We've talked about different things that we plan on doing later on, as we go on, but we're not going to divulge that right now. So we just want to say thank you. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. We'll put out another episode by the time that happens, but we just want to say thank you. I love everybody. Go follow us on all our shit. We're at the Cumcast, Cody Cummins Official, Cum007 Ryan. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter. Go check out our shit. We're everywhere you can get podcasts. That's all I got. Cody, what do you got?
Get people to listen. We need White Claw as a sponsor. God damn it. Do it for fucking Santa Claus. Do it for the Cumcast.
Because we the best.
We the best. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Love the fuck out of you. Good night. Merry Christmas. We'll see you again before the new year.
I just said that.
And remember, when life gets you down, when Cums fills your stocking, 'tis the season to be jolly. You gotta milk that motherfucking pig, baby. Peace. We out. Happy holidays, everybody.
I just wanna live my life without. I just wanna live.